Hey everybody! Welcome to a series for the game They Are Billions. Now, if you've been watching my stream or following us on Twitch, you have noticed we have been playing this for the last few days. A lot. Why? Because it's excellent. It's not the best, but it's excellent. It's also very hard for me, for some reason. Seen people I know play this game and beat it, and I'm like, how would you do that? This game is an early access game brought to you by some studios. But it's called They Are Billions, and it's legitimately about, not necessarily billions, but lots of zombies. Lots and lots of zombies. Your objective is to build a base, a home, a colony, and protect it from zombie hordes. So you're put into a randomized world. I'll show you in a second, but you're put into a randomized world, and you have to build out these things and go in like tech tiers and build protection and do all kinds of things that help you sort of defend against I think it's pre-scripted hordes. I think they come at the same time every time, no matter what map you got. But they tend to randomize where they attack from, so you do have to protect yourself from all sides. That's kind of been my downfall, is I do protect myself from all sides, but there's always this weak point in my defenses, and they tend to break right on through it, and it kind of sucks. This game is made for 4K, and it looks beautiful as far as like an RTS goes, because it is built like an RTS. It's built like an RTS in the sense that you are top-down resource management, real-time strategy, although you can pause the game, so it's not real RTS, but it is RTS. And you have units that you send out. You can make snipers and soldiers and ranger ladies, and there's higher tier soldiers that you can get to, but you do have to get there. You do have to work your way there. You do have to get resources from food to feed your people, to actually get workers to actually become your soldiers, and workers to man your resource gathering crap. It's intense. I'll try to explain as best as I can as we play through it. Most of you know what's going on, but a lot of you, it's new. It's an early access game. It just, I think, released not like 5 days ago or something like that. It wasn't that long ago when it dropped into early access. But it's here. They Are Billions. Let's go ahead and jump into it. It's the Big Daddy. No, we'll call this the Dano Club. Here's our difficulties here. Most people will ask you, or if you play this game, they'll ask you, hey, what difficulty you on? And usually you call it 55% because it's based on a few different things. You have these maps, or these terrains, I guess, that you start on, and you have to, I think, beat one to go and unlock the rest. Obviously, I haven't done that yet. You have difficulty here, which is the amount of days it takes to win the game, because there is a win factor. If you survive this many days, you do win the game. Obviously, the harder it gets, the lower amount of days, because I think the waves come faster, so you do have to prepare faster. 120 days is probably what I'm going to go with. It's the one I've been trying to beat for the last few days. We've streamed it like 3 days in a row or something like that. So 120 days will be where we're at. Low population, which is basically it's the zombie hordes that are kind of out in the land, essentially, that are they're not invading all the time. They will invade if they get too close and they hear gunshots and whatnot. So those will be those things that you'll see out there. That's what makes this kind of dynamic, is there's two different versions of this. We're gonna keep it on low population as well. Keep it accessible. We're just gonna go with it. Let's start the game. I'm gonna tell you right now, I haven't beat this yet. I haven't done it yet, but we've learned something new basically every time we've lost. Unfortunately, the last one we did on stream went okay. Honestly, I think I ran into a bug where I couldn't upgrade one of my towers. And I don't know if that has to do with anything, but I couldn't upgrade my towers. and that became an issue. So there's that. We have to make these tents, and we have to make these things happen. Let's see. We are gonna start building, I guess, over here. I'm probably gonna expand that way anyway. So do 2 here, 2 of these houses. We're gonna put a gunman here, and put an archer here, put an archer here, put an archer over here, and then we're gonna take our last archer, and we're gonna go kind of get some exploration done. Oh, this is a little cove here. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is what's happening. I'll put you here. We're gonna go running around and exploring. Oh, this is actually really good. So, like I said, it's randomized maps. So, oh, whoa. Randomized maps, so we do have to be careful and kind of see where we're headed. Or at least plan it out a little bit. Let's go ahead and get some resources. Do we need gold already? Oh, they're gonna get us gold, right? Okay. I don't remember. Did this game update since then? I don't remember not having enough gold to be able to do this. This is weird. Okay. Well, we need 300 gold. I guess we'll get it pretty soon, right? Oh, we're about to get it. That's what it is. 249. Fisherman caught. Oh, there's no water. That's not a problem. That's not really a problem, but it does become a problem. Why is this different? Why is it different? That's weird. I don't know. We're gonna put a hunting lodge there. So it becomes a problem when I'm looking. So what I'm doing is I'm looking around all over the place for looking for resources and where we're gonna go. I kind of want to push this guy out just to see what's out here. It's actually really good. This can be a big line of defense. There's some water out here. Yeah, there's our iron. We need iron later, not at the immediate moment. But those guys are fighting over there. It's fine. This is being built. What are we dealing with? How's money? We need 300 gold for that. All right. No, not a problem. Not a problem. There's iron ore here too. So immediate iron is currently an issue. That's a little rock there. Okay. All right. All right. Well, those are done. We've got rock this way too. Stone is going to become an issue pretty quickly. But just because we want to get to the stone walls as quickly as possible. However, I do know that it is not easy to do right away. We want to be able to cover all of this if we can. It's 9, 11. If we do it here, that's not terrible. We can always push out and get some wood over here. We can also get some wood this way too. Let's see. Those guys may be able to get some rank. So what you have these units here. These units can be individually controlled, which is what you're seeing right now. As you can see, they're getting a little bit of experience, XP, and if you get them to 100, they go to veteran. Veteran's the next and only rank that you can get up to. It will make them faster, more and stronger, I believe. Having their attack damage and attack speed both go up at the same time. I don't know if their range goes up. I actually really doubt it does. But yeah, I'm seeing right now we need to expand to the east. Like, very quickly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So, that's built. Let's pause this real quick. Where are we going? Where are we going with this? We need to probably expand. Yeah, I can see myself expanding this way, like, right away. We're going to do this right here because we do want to worry about this up here as well. We'll put a tower. We'll probably expand that way a little bit and put a tower out. But right now, it's not really our main concern. These guys are shooting out. We can clear this whole entire area and then just move out forward. I'm gonna bring you out because you never know. Hello, kitty. Please go down. I need to caffeinate. I mean, water. There's water in my can. So we can put farms here and houses. So the grass. So basically, let's look at what we're looking at. So trees gather wood, obviously. You find the sawmill. You put it in this square, in these squares here, to gather all the wood. Every tree that the squares touch will give you another wood per cycle, which I think is 8 hours. Per 8 hours you get, or I don't know if it's per 8 hours. It's something like that. It's the amount of wood provided by this building. I don't know if what the tick on it is, but it shows you your total gathering anyway. So every tree that the green touches, you'll be able to touch. Now you can't just stack a bunch of sawmills around here because you can't have two buildings taking from the same resources. And the reason for that is because these trees are infinite. So the trees being infinite means that you have to have some type of balance. So what's going to happen is the only thing that we can do with this tree zone is put another one like way over here so that these aren't touching. It looks like that is the line right there. We can put another one over here, but that's fine. So since this is hunting, we can mix the two. But there also is a limit to how close you can have the buildings to each other before they start getting mad. This right here, what this is doing is, this is a Tesla tower. Has no defense, but what it does is extends our energy and where we can build. All the white squares is where we can build. Or the translucent, whatever you want to say there. We can put another house here. So what the houses do, houses gather us both gold and population. Population does a couple things. What population does is it gives us more gold. The more population we have, the more gold we get. It gives us more access to these mayors of the colony. So when we hit 30, we'll get 2 mayors that pop up. They're RNG as to what bonuses they give you. And you have to pick one of the two, and as it goes with the population, it goes that way. The better you get, the faster your population will grow. And I think honestly, we need to focus on that because I've been really bad at that one. Colonists. Okay, so it also gathers gold. These tents will gather 8 gold per tick. We can upgrade the houses later to have more everything. They take energy and they take food. So this is getting us food. This gives us a certain amount of food, and it takes energy, which we have stored already, but we'll be able to get a mill to give us more, and then we'll need to upgrade those as well. Okay, so let's see. So the next thing we need to build is going to have to be probably some type of defense. So we're going to build towers out here. This... If we build this here... Yeah, we'll have defenses. We'll build one there, and then we'll build one here. So we'll have 2 towers. What this does is this acts as like a barricade for your archers or whoever your soldiers are to sit inside and keep protection, but it also gives them a little bit more range. So they'll be able to shoot farther and see farther. You can't see into the black fog of war until you go there, obviously, like you saw earlier. But you can kind of see the gray, except for you can't see what zombies are in the gray there. That's the only problem with that. You have to get closer for that one. And when you have towers, you can actually see farther. That's what's indicated by this watch range. What this means is that's the range at which, I think it's 8 ticks out, at which they can detect zombies coming in. Okay, we're going to keep clearing this. Hopefully no zombies come this way. So those are completed. We want to get this wood workshop up quickly as possible. As quickly as humanly possible. So we're gonna get this up. That's gonna bring us 12. So with 12 workers, we'll be able to grant this workshop here. But we also have to get to 40 wood, and we have the gold. No problem with the gold. We're just gonna go out and dust these boys. Oh Jesus! Hopefully it's not a doom stack. What a doom stack is are these houses that are just completely 100% taken over. And what's good about them is they will drop raw resources that you can literally just pick up, which is nice. But they are infested with zombies, and they're kind of zombie spawners too. So if you get close, they'll keep spawning them until you destroy those buildings. Okay, so still need 40 wood, almost there. Let's keep exploring. Exploring is actually super beneficial, and I was very slow at learning that. Oh, look at this. Oh, we can expand this way. Yeah. We're gonna expand this way. I don't want to get too antsy, too anxious, because the faster we expand, you want to expand. There's a medium speed at which you want to start expanding, because or a speed at which you expand in general. Because if you expand too fast, you have too many open spots and no soldiers to defend yourselves with. So you do have to be careful with that. The next piece is going. Oh, we're actually there. We're definitely there. So the wood workshop. We're gonna put. Yeah. Here's good. Here's good. And then we'll build up some wood and do our defenses. Okay. That's enough exploring this way, I think. So I'm going to put you in there. And put the other one. Take the other one. We're going to scout the other way. We're going to take you and scout the other way. Because I do want to make sure that we are staying protected. Because one zombie getting in here and like touching these things against these just terrified civilians that have nothing to do with anything. Oh, look at this. This is really nice too. We can get the iron. That's probably our closest iron. Is this way. There's terrified civilians. They'll actually infect those houses, and once those houses are infected, they'll spawn more zombies, and we're pretty much screwed. Once things start to get infected, unless you have enough things to just absolutely stop it, and you were just late to the party, you weren't already overwhelmed, you're dead. You're pretty much dead. You have to take control of that real quick, because it's exponential how fast that thing grows. This is actually a decent map. So what I'm looking at right now is 1, 2, 3, 4 choke points. We're gonna get to about. We're gonna add one here, and then we're probably gonna add one here, and that'll be good for a while. We'll be able to hold that for some time. So we're good on. Okay, wood is almost full, which means we should start spending it. We don't want to cap out, because that causes issues. So we're going to do that. We're going to have our 2 gates, our fences, and then that should be. Hold on. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. As long as you're in pause mode, you do not you do not waste resources when building and taking away. If you let it build a little bit, just a smidgen, like basically unpause and then pause again, you have to then lose half the resources it took to put them there when you delete it or cancel it rather. Okay, so the towers are up. They'll be able to defend for a little bit. Well, one tower's up. Let's put this tower. Let's actually expand this for now. Let's expand this out to here. Can they get through that? Yep. People can get through that. That's going to be real slow because it's single file, but as long as we have people sitting there, we'll be okay. All right. Let's see. We have a good little system going on here. Not too bad. Not too shabby. We probably want to work on maybe a little bit of wood. Workers 4. We can get that going. We also need to upgrade. We need to work on the upgrades fast. Wood workshop is up. Tesla tower is completed. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this up. Tower's going up. Good. Spending gold on that. Let's see, we could probably put up another house. Need food. Okay, so food. We can put another hunter's workshop over here, probably. Let's see. It's 14. 16. Oh, here we go. Population's up to 30. Good. This is our first mayor. Carry Soul. Energy transfer radius +4. It's a little bit further. Iron reserves +10. Command center watch range +4. Is that kind of the same thing? I don't know. These both are pretty terrible. Iron reserves +10 isn't really that great. Especially because we don't use a ton of iron. I've not seen myself use like too much iron. Granted, our iron belt is really small, but we're gonna go. I don't know what the +4 doesn't really seem much. It's probably enough. Let me see. We don't have a box here, so that was a bonus of some sort, but that really didn't do much for us. Hold on, let's put you in here. That's being built. That's being built. I don't really understand anything about. Oh, we screwed ourselves with a stone here, didn't we? Hold up. I don't think we can do this. I don't think we can put a stone miner here. Maybe here, but doesn't look like it's gonna be good. I think I might have screwed myself on the stone. We're gonna have to go out here for stone. Oh, and then go out here again. Oh, this is no good. This is no good at all. Alright, well, we need food. I know we need food. 14, 16. Wait, how far does this go? This goes out to... Okay, so the tip of this tree, it's that square. So if I go out here to 16, tip of that tree, it's that square. Okay, this actually, we might be able to do 2 here. Yeah, so we'll start with that, 16. 16 food. Can I do this? Now this is here. I can do 14. Let's do them both. Why not? It'll give us a good boost of food for a while. Yeah. Okay, so the quarry. Workers 4. Yeah, I think we screwed ourselves here, unfortunately. Boo. Boo! I need to dust this zombie out here. It's bugging me. I don't like seeing red on the map. It's never good. Okay. These guys are good. Go in here. Hunter's cottage complete. Okay, this means we can put up the houses now. Oh, I hate that. So there's a gap that needs to happen, that needs to be kept in some of these. You could tell by the doors. So the doors right in front of the doors, there kind of has to be a gap, except for that one. That's weird. I don't know what that's all about. That's really strange. Whatever. Just make it go right there. Do another one. That's weird. I don't like that at all. I want to put all the houses next to each other so that we can just start stacking them up and be good. Put you here. All right, you're good. Hunter's cottage is done. So that's food for a while. 23 food is a bit for some time. We got the workers coming up. We probably want to put a mill up. Yeah, I don't know. It's just how it's gonna go for a little bit. We're gonna have to move slowly and kind of build our walls up and sort of just build our defenses. See how it goes. So technology. All right, we've done that. We need our workers. We need 30 wood coming up very soon. Hopefully, it's not a problem. Hopefully, it's not a problem. The stone is something we want. Oh, okay. We can do that. All right. Saved. It's not the max, but it is good enough. It's pretty good, actually. But it's good enough. We're going to get some stone out of it. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. So farms. We want farms right away. Farms give us tons of food. Farms give us tons of food. Wood. Let's see. Can we put another log cabin up? We need 4 workers. Are we just bad on workers? Like, what's going on here? We need energy anyway. So we need workers 4. All right, we're gonna have to turn off something. Probably turn off one of these things. Oh, we can't turn those off. Oh. All right. So we'll build this. So we can pause them. And what this pause does is basically turns off everything. It turns off all their costs, essentially, which are workers and gold and energy right now. So turn off all 3 of those things. We could pause this so we're not gathering stone and saving that for a bit. We do need the wood. So right now, we'll keep it on until we get our wood. Can't upgrade this until we have energy, and that's what we're gonna pause this for. So, let's see. The next piece we want 20 wood. Once we get to 20 wood, we'll be able to do it. Because we only need one more worker. We're down one worker. It's not really that much, but it is enough to be a problem. Okay. We're not expanding right now. No need to expand. Wood's gonna be an issue. Hopefully we can fix that soon. Do we need... We need workers and energy for that. We don't need any wood for that. Okay, there. That's enough. Let's go ahead and pause this. Pause, please. Pause. This game is, like I said, early access, which shouldn't turn you off. I think it's a solid game. It is a little bit rough around the edges. There are a few things that don't necessarily work all the time. They work pretty much most of the time, but not all the time, and sometimes a little frustrating. But for the most part, it's okay. All right, the mill. The mill we can put up. Can I squeeze it anywhere? Probably not. Let's not worry about that. Let's put that here. All right. So there's the mill. That's going to give us our energy back. That's going to take our workers as well. And from here, we'll just need wood. We'll just need wood. Sounds good. Sounds good. What do you need for this? 4 workers, 4 energy. So we can't turn this back on until we have the workers available. But we will be able to do those by upgrading these houses here in just a second. Not too bad. All right, what's next? What's next? Available, we have the farm. Farm is now available. We don't need to build them yet because we still have 23 wood. Hello, kitty. Hello. 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 Sit right there. There you go. All right, what's so the next thing we need to focus on is upgrading upgrading those and then turning our quarry back on. Then after that, we'll probably need to upgrade defense. Actually, we need to upgrade defenses now. What day is it? 6? I think one of the first waves is like 19 or something. I don't quite remember. Let's do this. Wood's gone. 2 gates. We want to. So one of the biggest strategies is to double up fences on everything. They've thought about this too because you can only go double wide on these fences. As soon as you're double wide, you can't go any further. All right. We need another. If we can. Well, we can't at the moment. But when we can, we should probably work on getting another sawmill out here. What's our power range here? It's not much. We could probably fit one here. It's gonna be real tough though. We can do it. We want more logs. Unfortunately, logs are gonna be an issue for us. Well, until we expand this way, which means we should probably expand this way sooner than later because it looks like we can turn two fronts into. See, what I don't like is this right here. This tiny little gap is such a problem. However, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a fishbowl here. It's gonna take away some of our farmland and maybe some of our lumber. But we're gonna create a fishbowl because if we create this tunnel here, what it's gonna do is essentially it's going to funnel our resources, which is bad. We want to funnel their resources and have like 3 defensive units here instead of having 1. That might help quite a bit. Yeah. That's gonna be better. All right, so wood. How is this? Since we can't touch the wall there, we might have to go all the way. So also the diagonal pieces are a little bit tough too. They don't allow you to double wood too much. Let's see. Workers 4. The wood fences are done. They build pretty darn quick. I'm not worried about those. What I am worried about is the first wave and where it's going to come from before we get these things up. Let's get these workers up. So it's going to upgrade to a house, from a tent to a house. That'll add. So it has 2 workers and really 2 workers is what is the main focus there. Workers and houses are good. You obviously want to keep going with that because of the gold that comes from the income. So what that does is that doubles I think every upgrade is a doubling of workers, which is always really solid. So now that we have that, we can look at this. Can we put this anywhere? It's not going to give us a whole lot of wood. We can't even put it. We can't even place it. Or can we? Can I place this here? 2 wood? That might have to be something we sit with for a while. We might have to deal with that being there for some time, and because that didn't cost us any materials. What that did cost us is energy and gold. So it cost us gold. That's the only thing we can't get back. Everything else we can get back. So building this is not terribly going to set us back too much. What it's going to do is it's going to create a little bit of blockage here, which is not good. But we can deal with it for the time being. It's going to give us a little bonus on wood until we expand out to the east here. Because what we want to do is we want to build the fences here and hold this off and not build here as long as we possibly can. And then eventually we'll expand out and create those 2 fronts. But we don't want to do that at the moment. Actually, we might not ever want to do that. That might be a real good standoff point right there. Yeah. All right. Storage expanded. What did this do? Oh. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. Not going to worry about that. For now, we need to worry about wood. Well, now that that's being built, that's always going to be good. All right, wood walls coming up. Workers are down to 1. You can always turn that piece off. It's giving us 11. We're going to get 13 in total. Yeah, anyway, that's going to be good. So that's where we're going to stop it for there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think it was really solid. As far as a good start, I think this could last us a while, but know that if we fail this, we'll just start right back up again. I won't do a new series or anything. We'll just make it go. This will be going, we'll be putting these on the vodcast probably on Twitch, but if you're watching it here on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe to the videos. Make sure that you are checking our Patreon and seeing if you want to, I don't know, join in any stuff there or subscribe to the Twitch page. If you got your Twitch Prime, do it there. I appreciate it. Either way, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.